You're a monster. I can swallow a bottle of alcohol and I'll feel like Godzilla. Better hit the deck like the Godzilla. My whole squad's in here walking around the body, a cross between a zombie apocalypse and Big Bobby. The brain hating witch is Bobby. The same reason I wrestle with mania Aidens and the bitch I'm passing up. Consider it to cross me a ghastly mistake if they sleeping on me. The hoes better get insomnia. ADHD, hate Troxycut. That's the Gavazzi. In an AA with an AK melee. Finna send it like a play date. Better vacate, rate cheat like a vacate mayday. This beat is cray cray ray J, AJ, AJ, AJ. Laughing all the way to the big guns, play fames. I cannot tame or placate the monster. You get in my way, I'm a feature to my monster. You'll watch the day, but at night into a monster. When the moon shines like ice road truckers. Look like a villain out of those blockbusters. Godzilla fire, spit a monster. Blood on the dance floor, Louis V. Carpet fire. Godzilla fire. Blood on the dance floor, Louis V. Carpet. Split Rick and Onyx, I'll lick the balls at him just to ball. There's so many things that piss them off. It's impossible to list them all. And in the midst of all this, I'm in a mental hospital with a crystal ball. Trying to see what's something like this some more. Respiratory voice with whisper, my fist is ball back up against the wall. Been so drawn, this is just a song that ballistic on you. Just pull a pistol on the guy with a missile launcher. I'm just a likeness of mythological. Twist the television screw off like a fifth of vodka when you twist the top of the bottle. I'm a monster. You get in my way, I'm a feature to my monster. You'll watch the day, but at night into a monster. When the moon shines like ice road truckers. Look like a villain out of those blockbusters. Godzilla fire, spit a monster. Blood on the dance floor, Louis V. Carpet fire. Godzilla fire. Blood on the dance floor, Louis V. Carpet. Give a damn. Raise your hand, cause I'm about to set trip. Vacation plans, I'm on point like my index is. So all you will ever get is a motherfucking finger. Prostate exam. How can I have all these fans to perspire like a liar's pants on fire? And I got no plans to retire, and I'm still the man you admire. These streaks are spazzing out, I only get more handsome and flyer. I got them passing out like what you do when you hand someone flyers. What goes around comes around just like the blades on a chainsaw. Cause I got the flap of my dollar stack right off the bat like a baseball. Like getting bitch, I cut them raps, it's on my cheeks and they call me Diddy. Cause I make bands and I go getting G's a cakewalk. Bitch, I'm a player, I'm too motherfucking stingy for share. Won't even lend you an ear, ain't even pretending to care. But I tell a bitch you'll marry her if she'll bury her facing my genital area. The original Richard Ramirez, Christian Rivera. Cause my lyrics never sit well, so they wanna give me the chair. Like a paraplegic at a scary, call it Harry Carry. Cause every time I'm Dick and Harry Carry, I marry a motherfucking dictionary. Got them swearing up and down, they can spit this shit's hilarious. It's time we put these bitches in the obituary column. We wouldn't see eye to eye with the staring problem. Get the shaft like a steering column. Trigger happy baggy, but it's black ink, keep it laughing. It's evil, that means take it back seat, take it back to fat beans with the maxis. Look at my rap sheet, where the track says people is my gangsta bitch like a patchy with a catchy jingle. I said chips, your belly got a half eaten Cheeto. Fill him with the venom and eliminate him. In other words, I really meant him, I don't wanna hurt him, but I did him in a fit of rage. I'm murdering again, I'm gonna love it, I'm gonna kill him with the motherfucking body. Double like obliterating everything, incinerating, we're gonna get him. Make anybody who wanna with the pen and trap, but don't nobody wanna put the gun again anyway. Cause I'm beginning to feel like I'm mentally ill, I'm until I kill him, kill him, kill him, be the vanilla gorilla. Ever getting the killer within me, out of me, you don't wanna be the enemy of the demon who enemy of being the receiving enemy. What's the ability to be every bit of me? Is the ability to spit when I'm in the vicinity, motherfucker, you better duck in front of me. That the minute you run into me, 100% of you is a fifth of a percent of me. I'm at the fucking finish, you bitch, I'm unfittable. You wanna battle, I'm available. I'm blowing, I'm black and inflatable. I'm undebatable, I'm unaffordable, I'm unavailable, I'm on a toilet bowl. I got a trailer full of money, I'm bad full, I'm not afraid of. Man, stop. Look what I'm planning.
You can tell by the way I awkward walk, I'm gonna shit my pants, there's no time to talk. I fuck came out, yeah, it was funny, and I'm standing here, but my butt feels muddy, and it's alright, it's okay. Please step out my fucking way. You can try to under...
What the fuck? You cannot bring that on somebody. You ever ejaculate while your sleep paralysis demon is present? That's some fucked up shit. Yeah,
You stupid motherfucker. You know what the fuck is?
No, he doesn't.
Can you control yourself for 2 fucking seconds?
Oh, fuck. I just shit myself.
what the fuck?
And they should be able to hear us. What is up, folks? How's everyone doing today?
Hi.
Yeah. All right. Everything's
Thank you
coming
all
through.
for joining us.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. I figured I'm not late. You're late. trash. Catch 'em. No, I figured that might have been, appropriate since Beauty Beauty got yeeted off of YouTube and is proceeding to show everyone her tits all over OnlyFans. So anybody that starts restreaming her, yeah, be careful. You will get Beauty Beauty tits. So,
Yeah. Also, you can just be me and get tagged on Twitter with that image for no reason at all whatsoever.
oh, I got to saw it live.
Oh, you saw that happen live, huh?
I was watching DC, and all of a sudden I just see her just like whoop lift it up and just like, yeah, that was no, don't do that again.
Fuck yeah, you got him.
Got him.
Yeah, all those channels restreaming your content, you got them, and yourself. That was hella fucking dumb.
So, please don't remind me that I've seen her. Yeah, no, there's a reason why I stopped going to Twitter now. So that was one of the main reasons. So, besides to promote the show, Steve has completely screwed himself. It is glorious. So I couldn't find. Apparently, there was one video out there where Chesh had the mediation between her and Steve and stuff like that. Couldn't find it. Don't think it was. I looked through Chesh's stuff. I couldn't find it. Chesh was like, well, I'll just do one better and I'll just put out the whole goddamn thing. So, so I was like, fucking idiots. Thank you. You're legit just kind of giving us more content. Thank you for that, Steve.
Yeah, we're dealing with the most mature of people, you know?
Right. So,
That's great. Thanks for the content, though. Seriously.
Yeah. So we were, so I figured I was like, why not? We were kind of covering the, Fallout. Other people are too, but we're kind of covering the Fallout. Why not cover this one? So is there a stupid, I don't know, Hans. So that's what we're going to cover today.
And we have every right to cover this because at one point in time we were friendly with Steve too, and we found out what a fucking cunt he is.
Right.
So yeah, I think we have plenty of right to cover this.
Well, fuck yeah. Let's see, Jeannie the Terrible channel, guys. Let me see. Let me see if she got it. You know what? If I can take it from somebody else's channel and promote, I will do that. Oh wait, I think I was just watching one of hers.
Wow, the chicks are really going crazy for you, Frank.
I know. You know what? Fuck you, Steve. It looks like Janie the Terrible, which I am going to promote real quick. Right here. This is where I am going to be taking this tonight. So, fuck you, Steve. Oh! We get a private chat, too? This is great.
Oh.
How the fuck did she get this?
I don't know, but I'm glad.
All right.
This just got a little bit more interesting.
All right. So there we go. This is, again, I'm getting it from Danny the Terrible. Not exactly sure who this is, but you know what? If everything goes good, I might subscribe. How's everyone? I'm doing good. So we are doing the call-in today. I know there were a couple people who were like, all right, so who are these people? And they're mainly coming from my side. And I was like, it's a long-ass story. But the TLDR, Steve had a show, Steve had a show called the Non Sequitur Show. Really successful. Had it with a co-host, a guy named Cal Curtis. Ended up, Steve got kicked off, even though it was supposed to be 50-50 partnership, nothing in writing, just a verbal agreement. Purple titties. I'll get that to the second.
Can't leave out the purple titties.
Can't leave out the purple titties. And so Kyle just kicks Steve out because he's basically being problematic and just says, hey, you are pissing off guests, which he was. So there was a whole 2-year dispute over a YouTube channel, a dead channel, mind you, dead channel. And because they had to stop doing thing on the channel. No one could do any lives or to anything whatsoever. And Kyle Curtis had it all, would not let Steve in. So, but basically it was a dead damn channel. So, spent 2 years trying to fight for this channel. There was a rich Australian guy named Ruhif. He comes in because he was like, I'm going to help Steve. And pays for every fucking thing without. Now, this is here. Listen to it. The Ruhif guy, the Australian guy, did all this without telling his wife. And I'm not so sure if they were if it was his ex-wife or they then broke up because of this. His ex-wife basically said, hey, you're not doing this anymore. Fucking stop. Ruhif just ups and leaves and just stops paying for the whole fucking thing. So that leaves Steve without anything. So he had to like find ways to get it. He ends up getting the channel back. So, you know, and rightfully so, Kyle did do Steve dirty. But now, you guys remember all this, right? So, fast forward, Steve starts the Non Sequitur Show. Apparently has some kind of 50-50 with Chesh. Doesn't pay Chesh, but well, actually, no, does pay Chesh. Chesh pays her $5. Chesh was like, hold on. There's about $120 here. Why am I only getting paid $5? Rightfully so. I mean, it's,
Do you want to get paid for shows that you weren't on?
Thank you, Midwest Wicked, for $5. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm trying to remember all this. This a lot, and there's a lot that I have not covered, and it was just, oof. Maybe one day I'll put it on Saltmine or something like that. Just some old fucked shit that Steve has done. But
and kind of as an aside, that new partner that he has, Chesh, she's famous for saying that you know, you should be able to abort toddlers.
Fuck yes.
And what, she doesn't believe secondhand smoke's really a thing.
Gives her dogs chocolate, lets her dog lick her in the mouth. No lies. All of it is pretty much came straight from her mouth. And then there was someone in our chat last time was like, I want to see where she said it. I played it and they got pissy with me. And I was like, okay, there you go. She's advocating for murdering 3-year-olds. So
she even says at the beginning of it, she gives a precursor like, well, my opinion's a little extreme. So like she acknowledges like exactly what she means when she says that. So there's no question about it.
50-50 partnership, but Steve gets the final say on everything. Yeah, so that was the weird thing too. I read throughout the whole thing. I think y'all did it on Assault Mod because I put it in video form. I don't know if Billy ever went over it. But it was supposed to be a 50-50 partnership, but Steve had like say-so of everything. Steve, let me ask you. No, not ask you, but let me tell you something. That's not how that fucking works. Like legit. Technically, me and Bran own this channel, but we always include Billy and Anna. Anything we do is like, hey, do we want to do this? Then we kind of weigh it out, and whichever majority wins, we go with it. You know, that's how you do. So it's just a weird. Oh my god.
Yeah. How is it that this channel was in existence before Non Sequitur? Has never had to go on sabbatical because of anyone fighting, like for any reason. Let's just say that it's still around to this day, and none of us have ever had any kind of, I was gonna say financial like quarrel, but really any kind of quarrel that would have separated one of us from the channel.
Right?
How the fuck is that, Steve?
Oh, that's right. We're fucking adults and we know how to talk to each other. That's pretty much it. Like legit. Like I think I had to pay for something and I asked you guys, hey, do you mind if I take, you know, a little bit more? And you guys are like, yeah, fuck it. So we communicate. So that's how you do it. Rich, I need to give you mods. Might be doing a bad thing here. But anyway, so this was done on, let's see, just a couple days ago. I don't know if a lot of people have seen it yet, but the long-awaited Non Sequitur Show mediation call that was done on February 19th. This is part 2.
I have not seen this. So
I haven't either.
I'm going in. No clue.
Right. So we're gonna do this one. Get through it as much as we can. We are doing a call-in show. If you guys do want to call in, that's the number scrolling right there on the bottom. And I do have it right there on top. So if anybody wants to call in, weigh in, whatever, definitely can. We like to have fun here. So I call bullshit. We all know the money. Oh. Also, I can't forget this because I hope it's true. Cal might have been getting paid the whole fucking time. While Steve had the show back.
That'd be great.
Because Steve might have forgotten to change banking information on, the Adsense stuff. So,
Dude,
Cal might have been gotten paid.
If that's the case, then Steve got the channel back, went in, blocked a bunch of fucking people, but didn't even look at the AdSense.
Nope. And the funny thing is, Steve didn't do it. It was the Reds. The Reds went in, took away a lot of people's mods, to blocked a lot of people.
Right, yeah.
And then, how the fuck? So Cal did receive the. I fucking love you, negative S bonus. Oh my god. So Cal received all the money. So these super chats, the AdSense, just everything. Steve, you're a fucking dumbass.
So this is like confirmed now?
It was Lono's Nerd Angel said negative exponent says Kyle did receive the AdSense. Nerd Angel said Chesh said Kyle got the YouTube AdSense past couple of payouts. Oh,
And he didn't say a word.
oh, that makes me like Kyle just a tiny bit. Like he just took it. He's like, I'm still getting money. Nope, not gonna say a
Jesus
thing.
It's kind of funny. It's like Kyle's just sitting in a corner somewhere talking about Steve got the channel, but do you know what I got? Paid. God damn it. Steve, you're the most colossal fuck up to ever own a YouTube channel. And that puts you in like the regard of the people we watch on this channel.
Right? Like we barely cover Steve because oh my god, it's fucking boring. Like I just no. But this shit is great. So this is why I wanted to cover it. Especially just the part where Kyle got fucking paid. I wanna just bathe in that for a bit. Kyle got fucking paid.
Can we make like a commemorative plaque to this day?
Right?
Because I just think I'm not even a Kyle fan, but that is hilarious.
Right. Yeah, so I mean I don't follow Chesh, so I didn't see anything. So if she said it, I want to seen it anyway. She's got me blocked on all accounts and I don't fucking watch her show. So, but that is
So last week or week before, I kept saying they're fighting over $120. So they were fighting
$120 that Kyle got.
Yeah, they're fighting over Kyle's $120. They're fighting over money that didn't even exist to them anymore. Like,
It would be better if like Steve paid Chesh thinking he was going to get paid and never got paid, so he still just ended up paying $5 and still in the hole.
Wow, yeah. Man, Steve.
And then, okay, so for people who haven't not caught up, and then Steve gets locked out of his own damn channel, gets drunk as fuck, and ends up getting locked out.
Bounced out of an Applebee's.
Yeah. I have done private shows on here. I have gotten drunk. I have never been locked out. I don't know how you do that, but Yeah. Well, Chesh says Steve did pay her out of pocket. Oh, you are a fucking idiot, Steve. Goddamn. Wow. So.
This is fun. Look, anyone that wants to say Steve doesn't belong with some of the other people we cover on the channel, bullshit. He absolutely does, 100%. He's a fuck up of just colossal proportions. It cannot be overstated.
So wait, Steve paid Chesh something like $750, and he's still. Oh my god.
Steve doesn't have $750. Whatever.
I don't know. But oh fuck, that's great. So we're gonna play this. It's just yeah. If anybody wants to call in, that's the number on the bottom. I'm checking to make sure like everything goes through. I haven't gotten any anything about, you know, voicemails. So we're gonna listen to this.
Okay. I can see Steve there. I've saw Dapper's said that they're back. Everyone's here.
Hello.
Cool.
Hello.
Awesome. Okay. I've been racking my brain over the last 5 minutes.
Why?
I think what's important here is I think we all need
It's
to
not
agree
complex.
let's put the past in the past and agree that we'll call it a misunderstanding. I think where you two are at.
Please tell me you're fucking getting Bran's butt cherry.
Wait a minute. Are you fucking serious right now? By the way, I haven't even read what he said yet, but knowing who Bran's butt cherry is makes me extra upset right now. But I'll digress.
Am I gonna have to make a sock account just to see Chesh's shit? By the way, Chesh wants 50K now for PR fighting on Twitter.
Ah. Oh, all right. Well, that's never gonna fucking happen.
Oh my god, that's correct. Oh, that's what Lauren said. Oh my god. All right, I'm going to find this shit.
Chesh, have you considered aborting yourself? I know you're much older than 3, but never mind.
I hope Chesh doesn't have me fucking blocked. Hold on. Chesh week.
You're actually that far away from a resolution, but I think the challenge is a lot of it is, as we're trying to get this resolution, is going back to what's happened previously. And I think if we keep going backwards, we're not going to be able to go forwards.
Can we ask what she would? I've been trying to find out what she would like for quite some time. I've asked her numbers, what she thought I owe her, because I'm trying to pay her out, right? Even though
Okay, so real quick, she's got me blocked. I can't even search for her. She asked for 50K, but said the work she did was worth at least 250K. It's a fucking YouTube channel, a dead one. That'd be like me asking for 50K for this channel.
She's being serious?
Apparently.
Oh, we have a call.
Ooh.
Let's see who we have here.
Call from
Thunder Nipples.
to accept, press 1.
Call from what?
Is this Thunder Nipples? Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, sir.
How goes it, Thunder Nipples?
I cannot believe the gift that Steve McRae is giving us. I mean, it's just non-stop laughing.
Right.
I mean, God, honestly.
It's like, okay.
Clowns, clowns give him a good name. I mean, Jesus Christ. What a dipshit. Anyway.
I don't mean, what are you talking about? He's a king in this game.
A war hero and a family man. He is
Yeah.
So you guys, just confirmed that the AdSense all went to Kyle.
Oh my god, that's so great.
On her stream, she had a stream last night where she talked about this, and what's I think particularly hilarious is that included that first welcome back NSS. We finally won and beat Kyle. Send us your super chats. So all those people that hate Kyle and were sending in money thinking it was going to Steve and Chesh, it went to Kyle. And then supposedly dipshit McRae, fearful of Chesh or wanting to give her some money, sent her like $700 or $800, and then declared, "Case closed, adios." It's really quite funny.
Oh, let it. No, she still
I
has
thought
me
the
blocked. I'm
funniest
pissed.
thing that came out of or not the funniest, but one of the things that came out of the chess stream was one of the mods said that they had heard or they speculated. I don't know how much of this is fact and how much is just something they're pulling out of their ass. That, Steve's face is all beat up because he supposedly got drunk and fell down. Well, the mod said that they had heard that maybe he had a little help getting to the ground, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, I've heard some things along these lines. Speculation, sure, but yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah. And so now the dumbass, he lives in a studio apartment with a friend. A studio
Right.
in one fucking room. So I don't even know if he can sleep on the couch. That might be your fucking bed, Anyway.
Holy
sits there,
shit.
and she's now his only mod. So he's, running these streams where he's got, I don't know, a bunch of empty boxes where guests are supposed to be, and she's trying to keep up with the... I doubt he gets super chats anymore. It's probably just blocking people who come in under socks and try to rag him for being a king. Anyway, it's all hilarious. The stream you're playing, it just so you guys know, it's part 2.
Yeah.
Although it's not any better. It's 4 hours of fucking Steve being a jackass. The only nice part is that, Chess almost starts crying for a while. And at the end...
Okay, I'm here for that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's hard to tell, but Steve, being the consummate prick he is, gets Chess to admit that Reds and her dated for a while, and that's why she doesn't want him to be the third party to confirm everything, because I don't know why Steve seems to think that Reds must have nude pictures of the fucking guy or something. I don't know, but he's always including him in the situation. So I thought that's pretty funny. But
Jesus.
anyway, I don't want to take up too much. Am I actually on live?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh my goodness!
Everyone
so I
can
shouldn't
hear
be
this.
Whoa.
I think
what
you should
did I...
swear more.
All right, so...
Pump those numbers up.
I would swear more, but I wasn't in the Navy like Steve, so I don't really have the background to do it.
In the Navy. Let's see. Hold on.
There was another thing that happened that you guys might not be aware of. He's got this GoFundMe to sue Katie Joy, and Manya on the chess stream said, "I told Steve I wanted my $1,000 back," and she went on to GoFundMe, and it looks like he is taking the money out of GoFundMe. So the people were speculating, well, maybe he took the GoFundMe money. I guess he'd gotten $4,000 or $5,000 to pay the lawyer to get the NS channel back, and now he has no money left to pay for this stupid fucking lawsuit against Katie Joy that's never going to go anywhere.
Aww. Another dream down the drain.
I mean, Steve's business sense makes, the folks at Wang, Tandy, and Radio Shack look like fucking geniuses.
Right.
Custer's Last Stand was a better battle plan than Steve ever puts together. I mean, he's just a fucking moron.
Just a consummate fuck up, He can't help it. It's second nature at this point.
I mean, what do you expect from a guy who spends half of his time picking up the other guys' used condoms? But
yeah.
Anyway,
it is true.
I don't want to hog all your time. Although, did you guys try to do this like a week ago? And every time we call,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you for doing that.
Google Voice.
I called like 5 times thinking my phone was a piece of shit.
Google Voice was being a real McBitch last week. I don't know.
Blame it on the technology, right?
Fuck you, Google.
Internet bill.
Fucking Google. Coming for you, Alphabet.
I will log off so you guys can have some other funnier folks come on and give you the dirt on Steve. God, he is such a tool. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's just every time something happens on this story, I just sit here and I think, no fucking way. How could this get crazier? And it just does.
Right? I thought it was kind of done with, and all of a sudden, bam.
I don't.
Right.
What is he going to do for an encore? I put out on Twitter the other day that he's not going to stop until he's on a park bench screaming into a coffee cup. I mean, he burns every fucking. How he has friends at this point, how he has anybody who supports him is beyond me. Because the trail of the trail of dead bodies he's left would make Goebbels impressed. I mean, the guy is just bad shit crazy. Anyway, I've said it 4 times. I really should go, but thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for
Thanks for calling.
Yeah, no worries. Take care.
All right, so NP negative gave me this. This was apparently the make sure this is what Steve considered financials. So we see total AdSense was about 1,793. It's right here. Patreon $12. Okay. Gross is about 1,805. Federal tax. Wait, all right, and state tax and then expenses. So the net revenue would be 1,575. Then that's divided by 2. Like, what in the fuck, Steve?
You went to court and spent all that money over this? That's all I'm really taking away from what I'm seeing right now. You really sunk a dude's marriage over this.
Steve, I on my channel, Crude AF, I have 10,000. I'm bleeding little subs, content change. I still make more than this, and I have 10,000 subs. Non Sequitur Show has what was supposed to be like 23, maybe
something like that. Yeah.
Anyway, so. For some reason, you guys got a website which is not needed for a fucking dead channel. Like, what?
You'd be in this exact same boat if you had just started a new channel.
Right?
Like, looking at these numbers. Like, because the people that were going to go with you were going to go with you regardless, unless you had already turned on them.
29K. Thank you, Amaros. I'm not exactly sure the state stuff here at all. Because, Google takes out their money. So I'm not exactly sure what this is about. Unless it's just the end of the year tax. But again, like, just save from each stuff and then pay it. I don't know. This is a jumbled mess.
Hardly looks like worth 2 years of effort.
You are upsetting my chicks back there, damn it. So
it's because they have better business acumen than Steve does, and they're upset by seeing this display.
All right. What's up, Midwest? So yeah, it's what the fuck? Like, no wonder why you gave her $5. Like, I don't know. That's what Steve sent to you, word of honor. Yeah, this would be for 1 month.
We have a call. Let's see who it is. Yellow.
Call from.
I'm laying down in 312.
It's working this week, Grampy.
Can you boys come up to 312 and fix my pilot light?
Yeah. You know what? We'll send a technician by the name of Billy your way.
All right, I've heard about that boy. He's got a nice ass.
He will shake it for you.
Yeah. All right. I can't wait. You gonna be wearing a tube top?
That's
This is
extra.
work uniform, so.
Gosh darn it, I sure hope so.
It's extra.
I heard you and Billy, or you and Frankie were homosexuals. Is that true?
Not for each other, but.
But would you give? But what would you do for a steak dinner?
I think you know exactly what I would do for a steak dinner.
Exactly. Hubba. Boys, have a nice evening.
I will now.
All right. Bye-bye.
So, that wasn't disturbing at all. Totally glad that happened.
If you're new to the channel, that will happen sometimes. So you just kind of have to roll with it. So because it's our favorite Grampy. Yeah, Denise says I'm not supposed to like this. So all right, Steve, this is fucking ridiculous. I legit take everything and divide it by 4. Bam. That's easy. If I wanted a website, I would just take it out of mine. I just fuck out of here with this shit. That is absolutely like I have no idea what the fuck I was looking at. Yeah.
I don't think the person who wrote it had any idea what the fuck they were looking at either.
What's up, Ms. Parker?
If we're being fair.
True. Frank War. Yeah, I seen that other Frank. I don't think he knows that I am like Crude AF is the other Frank, but I'm trying to get on his radar.
Yeah, I saw that he had left a comment after we played one of his videos on the show.
He did. Just want to thank you, Lauren, for the $4.99. Just want to remind everyone that Steve killed the channel when he was thrown off of it, and then spent $50K plus fighting to get it back, and killed it again in a matter of 2 months.
Don't worry, everyone. It's all part of the plan. Still going to work out. Just you wait and see. This is just all part of his plan.
All right, let's watch this shit.
Been, even paid myself on this yet.
That I disagree
because
with
of
that.
AdSense, but I've asked for an actual number to see.
Well, you can't pay yourself
where
when
she's at
Cal's
on
getting
this,
paid.
and I have not gotten an actual number. So can we find out? Because I know what I want. I've put it on the table. What I'm willing to negotiate, what I'm willing not to, and what I would like.
Can
I don't
I
know what
please
she
hear
Oh, wait a
what
minute.
Steve is actually
Did
willing
this
to
did this guy
negotiate?
pull that money out of that GoFundMe to pay her?
I think so. I think that's what was said in the chat. I didn't get to catch it. I think it said when Hans was on. But
Yeah.
someone can confirm it. But yeah, I think he pulled it from the GoFundMe to pay her.
Yeah, that just kind of dawned on me. I was like, hey, wait a minute. Because, earlier I was like, Steve doesn't have $750. No way. So there you go.
I haven't watched DP in a while. I might actually
Same.
watch the one with Chesh on it. I want to hear some things. So.
Oh, when is this supposed to happen?
Oh, it already happened.
Oh yeah, shit. Okay, maybe I will check it out.
Is that not fraud? If technically he's not supposed to have a GoFundMe that is raising money for any legal fees. That is against GoFundMe's terms of service. But is it considered fraud if he takes money from it to do something else with it?
Sounds like it to me, but I'm not 100%. I mean, it certainly doesn't sound legal. At the very least, not ethical.
Yeah. It's DP number 1004. And the Frank off sounds like it involves sex, just so y'all know. It does.
Yeah. It's whenever Frank takes the load to the face, as we all know. You got to Frank off first before you do that. I tried to say it without laughing, but
oh fuck.
On because I've only heard what he's not willing to negotiate on.
As far I'm willing to negotiate on, Chris had said, from the previous revenue, that goes in expenditures. After a certain time, I'm happy to split all that, and we could work out something where it's 50-50 completely across all revenue for all AdSense, completely across the board at some point, and revisit it every 6 months, and things of that nature. Those things are fine. I have no problem with that. I want you to be compensated fairly. I don't know why you think that I would never want to, and I don't think
I almost said equal. Chris, can I get a clarification from you?
Sure.
It sounds to me that Steve paid out $5,000 that of monies that he is supposed to be repaid to on Kyle. He wants to borrow from the channel to get that money paid back to him sooner, so he can do with it as he wills until said time as he begins getting revenue back from Kyle. Is that accurate?
I would use different terminology. I wouldn't use the term borrows. My
Sure.
understanding is he's looking to call that an expense, but then
Wait, he's waiting
in
on
the
Kyle to
event that-
pay him? Well, why are you paying Kyle then, you fucking idiot?
Oh, fuck.
Oh
money
god, I
comes
don't
in
like this
from-
new notification system on the Google Voice. It like tries to show me the images you people are sending.
I know who's sending them.
Kyle.
It goes to the
That's
channel,
offset.
not to him?
That's 5 years down the line, by the way.
I'm not concerned about time. I'm just trying to understand.
Okay.
So that means
All
that
right.
he's going to take... Let me just get this clear. And please, I am asking Chris, Steve. I'm specifically asking Chris.
Sure.
So, Steve, shut up.
There is $5,000 that Steve is counting as an expenditure. So he wants to use the money that we agreed upon to use towards that expenditure.
So the residuals from
Right.
prior, yeah,
Yes. Okay.
yes.
Now,
Residuals.
that money...
Purple titties. That's where the purple titties come from. If you're new to this, he was hoping to get like residuals and purple something. I don't know. From
In,
Non Sequitur
in perpetuity.
in perpetuity, yes, to go to
Yeah.
his daughter that he apparently does anything.
I was
has
trying to
nothing-
build something for my kid.
Yeah, I don't think YouTube's gonna be around, like for ever, Steve. Anyway,
Nah, man, YouTube's gonna be around in purple titties.
Oh,
Just you wait and see.
yeah. So
is still owed to him by Kyle. So does that mean
you ain't getting
that,
a goddamn.
that
Kyle took your money that you were supposed to be getting when you got the channel. But do you think you're gonna get the 5,000? No. No.
money as it comes in from Kyle would go back into the channel, and or to 50% of that would go then to me?
So my understanding from the discussion we had, and correct me if I'm wrong, Steve, is that when that $5,000.
Oh, Garth says Chesh never said Kyle got the money. She says she took Steve's word on it. So confused. on
What?
this.
Okay, well, first off, don't ever do that.
No.
That's a wait a minute. You're still doing that? Why are you doing that? Don't do that.
He gave me $5 and kept 120.
He gave me $5. I thought he was honest.
Oh my goodness.
comes in, that goes against the straight against that.
I would be willing, if the $5,000 come in, I would be willing to give her half of that back to offset that, so it would be equal on that.
Okay,
Yes.
so no, you're not willing to put the 5,000 back into the channel, but you're willing
I would
to
just give it to you.
But so you're not willing to put that 5,000 back into the channel.
I don't know what that
think
means.
Can you clarify? what
So
you mean by
right now the money that he's taking out is supposed to be going into channel expenses. I'm asking if he's willing to put that $5,000 back into channel expenses.
I still don't.
I think. Okay, yeah, sorry.
If you're following it, that's fine. But I'm willing to
Yeah, no,
say,
I'm following
here's
it.
$2,500 and give it cash
yes.
to her.
So what Steve is saying is,
Steve, be
yes,
careful
that
with
would
those
go back
offers
into
of cash. Remember what happened last time?
What?
Okay, so here's what it would be. Okay, so yes, what Steve is saying, that would go back into the channel expenditure.
And I put that in writing.
If there's a period of time, so say there's been say Steve gets the whole $5,000 in one hit, but 1,000 has been taken out of the channel expenditure, so that money would go back in.
That 1,000
And
would
because
go.
There's 1,000 that you would have, if had it have gone in day one, that you would have gotten that split on. Of that 1,000, half of that would go to you, because that's the money that is owed back to. I guess,
So
that
we're back to
separate-
agreeing that I have a 50% stake in that residual money, but we have agreed that that money is currently going into channel expenditures, whatever those expenditures may be.
that's kind of the way it was. But again, when this first they brought up, I was like, I didn't even expect that you would want the previous. That was news to me, but it's fine. But yeah, I mean,
Oh my fucking god. Okay, Todd says I will never understand why people are invested in Steve McRae's story and make it make sense, please. I'm enjoying this fallout. That's what I'm enjoying.
That's pretty much the only time we really cover him now is when he has a downfall of some sort.
Yeah.
A downfall more so than his usual one.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you say, okay, if you go into it, as even if you had the channel, it's like, all right, we're going to be 50-50. Then that's your fucking fault for not being specific enough and saying, all right, with the past shows, you're not going to get any of that because you never worked on it. That's all, everything that was on. You can't get pissed when she thinks that she's going to get 50-50 of the whole AdSense, Super Chats, and stuff like that. So that was your fuck up, Steve. Again, you're a colossal fuck up. Congratulations.
It sounded like you just straight said 50-50 full stop.
Yeah. Who is this?
Hello. What's up?
How goes it?
I just figured I'd hop on here because I really enjoy watching this car crash in slow mo.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Oh, he sent the proposal to Cheshire. Ooh.
He proposed to her.
Not that guy proposed. Hold on. Let me remove this.
Not
real
yet.
quick.
Anyway.
I want to see what Steve McFuckup sent. Oh my goodness. All right. let's read this shit here. We got this. All right.
Oh my god.
Agreement between Steve McRae, hereafter Mr. McRae, and regarding the Non Sequitur Show business concept, hereafter Non Sequitur Show.
I want everyone to really, like, before we even take a look at this, just keep in mind the financials that we just took a look at.
Yeah.
They're being that serious over that.
Want to know how they're being serious? Because there's random inserts of capitalized, like, all words that don't need to be, like, screaming. That's serious. This looks like it was written by a goddamn fucking toddler, I'll be honest with you.
Illegal.
Call from
Ezra Shadaker.
What's up?
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Shad.
Hi.
Yeah, this is Ezra Shadaker in 419. I'm calling about that lobster guy up on the 9th floor again. He's been sexually harassing my schnauzer. I've reported him before, and God damn it, this time I want him evicted.
This is actually becoming a thing now, isn't it?
Someone's actually going to believe this. Like,
You should see some of the things he's been saying to that poor dog. She's hiding under the bed right now. I can't get her to come out.
Well, we sent Billy up there. Did Billy not take care of it?
That fucking Billy, I haven't seen him in 3 weeks. All he ever does is goes and hides in the elevator equipment room and sleeps.
Fucking hell. I gotta.
He was too busy eating some chicken nuggies.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That does sound like Billy post chicky nuggies. He's got to get a nap in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he was
quit
nugget
feeding the
high.
boy and maybe you'll get some goddamn use out of him.
He has a point. We would save money not feeding him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you hear that,
stop
Billy?
feeding.
You can't eat on the job anymore. Gotta take your lunch break. Away
You
from
can't eat
yourself.
off the job anymore either, Billy.
All right, we'll send somebody up to talk
He
to
can't
Mr.
live anymore.
If you don't take care of that goddamn lobster guy, you'll be hearing from my attorneys.
Oh fuck, we're gonna get a lawsuit.
Wait, another one.
Another one. Maybe this one will actually
This one,
happen this
too. He
time.
was recommended by that Steve McRae feller.
Oh shit.
Well, that was your first fuck up. We took a recommendation from Steve.
Get on my P's and Q's. Oh fuck.
We'll send somebody up to take care of that lobster.
All right. I'll talk to you later, and you better goddamn well get it done.
We got Rudolph won't pay for it. Fuck. Chubb says 4-5 Australian. If Steve needs a job, I'll have. Okay, if Steve needs a job, I have one. I'll even split the profit 50-50, but have 99.99999 control. Thank you, Chubbs the Cucumber.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah. All right.
I thought that's what 50-50 meant.
Yeah, his wife said no more lawsuits. Yeah. Ruhef ain't gonna pay for it. Fuck. I don't know how we're gonna do this. All right.
We're gonna pay for it.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe. All right. In regards to the previous proposal draft, none of the provisions are relevant to Mrs. Klein's current business agenda.
Why is it all shouting? Like, this is ridiculous, dude.
Because it's Steve.
They're trying to make it look like a big boy official contract.
Official, yeah.
Except for the provisions regarding responsibility for taxes, I'm not screaming this, current business interests and other, therefore rejected as functioning as any basis for mediation, arbitration, or any further resolutions process pertaining to the current dispute. Okay.
This is like what some YouTube titles are like, just unnecessary capitalization of letters and words that don't fucking need it. It's like, what the fuck's going on here, dude?
As has become apparent to the communications and trust between the named parties to this dispute have been irrevocably compromised, as previous contributions to the equity of the business concept known as the Non Sequitur Show, a dead channel. I will remind
I don't know why
everybody.
that's funny to me. Actually, I do actually know why that's funny to me, because it's not a business.
What the fuck? Why are they taking themselves so seriously?
It's so fucking serious and bold-faced. And you know what? That's the
God.
funny thing. They're taking themselves seriously, but you could tell it wasn't actually done with any level of seriousness. Like, there was an attempt at seriousness, but it doesn't actually come across as official at all.
They just want the appearance of seriousness while doing none of the work to actually be taken serious.
This
on
is
a
like someone's
legitimate
first
level.
fucking draft at law school when they're trying to sound professional, and the professor's like, no, you did everything wrong, and here's why.
And it's
Like,
just all
goddamn.
red.
Yeah, everything.
What was that?
Much like the Non Sequitur Show.
Yeah. As the Non Sequitur Show is being ignored entirely by everyone on the YouTube. Anyway, the following is proposed to satisfy the dispute and bring permanent closure to her involvement in the Non Sequitur Show. God damn, you got... Fuck you, Billy. I need to see
Billy
this
fan.
now. He sent me a text. I'll read it in a second. A 50,000 one-time payment. All right, I read that right. A 50,000 one-time payment from McCrae to Chesh to repay work debt and other expenses incurred by her as a contributor to the equity of Non Sequitur Show.
Wait, what?
I like how they're using legal names here, like Chesh. Yeah, I'm sure that's her actual.
Wait.
fucking, like,
No,
legal
I
name.
just
It's
yeah.
Chesh.
No, it's not.
When
but
the
it's
fuck
weird.
is Steve ever gonna have 50K?
You can't even get 50. Oh, this is Chesh's document, not Steve's.
What? What
Oh, okay.
work?
Did you put this out here?
Okay, so then I changed my question. What work has she done to equal $50K worth? Like
She
what,
shows up.
Where is something happening that I missed? Like behind all the scenes?
From what people have said in the chat, like she was fighting for the Non Sequitur Show, like fighting all the trolls. I guess that equals up to 50K.
Wait, fighting off
paid.
fucking morons on the internet allegedly? That's enough to like
So-
warrant a fucking paycheck.
So Troll Slayer is 50K? Is that the going rate?
If so, then we
Jesus
should be
fuck-
paying Billy a whole lot more because
Right?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait
Well,
a
not
minute.
anymore. He's motherfucker.
She just blocks everyone. That's not fair.
Right. That's like I'm still blocked. Fucker. Unblock me so I can see the shit. I don't want.
I mean, I am too. So.
I'm not blocked by Chess Show. If you want me to take a look at her fucking Twitter,
Oh, just send me all the fucking screenshots. I'll make them to a fucking video. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I'll go see what she's saying, I guess, because yeah, I'm quite interested.
Man. All right. So this is from Chesh. Okay, sweet. Thank you. See, my chickens are upset. Anyway,
Yeah.
The documentation of this agreement and the formal transfer of funds will be executed by an attorney of Miss Klein's choosing at Mr. McRae's expense, and would permanently absolve her of all responsibilities for the Non Sequitur Show, both retroactively and in perpetuities.
You slipped it in.
I did. That's all in there. That's where my mind went.
So apparently Chesh did do an entire stream recently going on. I've never heard of this person, but going on some other person's stream, like specifically to talk about the fact that she was Steve's ex-mod and to speak out about Non Sequitur Show. That was just like yesterday. So I might have to check that out and see what's going on with that.
Oh my God.
Other than that, there's not much fucking news that seems to be going on here, but I can take a look. I mean, it's mostly Chess just talking about like her interests, like dogs and
fuck,
art.
that sounds awful.
Yeah.
All right, so she wants $50K for troll slaying and for 2 months of work of time on the Non Sequitur Show.
For 2 months. For 2 months.
That's how long it's been going on. That's they did 2 months worth of fucking shows. So
if you only get 2 months like through something and then you have to like call in legal actions, then just fucking cancel it right there because it's not worth your goddamn time. It's gonna take. How long did it take them to resolve the last issue between
2 years?
2 fucking years.
2 years. This is gonna be another goddamn 2 years before Steve. Like Steve's gonna waste 4 years of his life on the same failed goddamn project. I'm sorry, dude, but like regardless what you think of Steve, like there's probably something better he could be doing with his goddamn time than wasting his time on a failed project that has been failing for like the past 4 years. Like when Non Sequitur first started up, yeah, sure, there was some hint, some semblance there of something that could have been worth a damn. But we're just so far past that now. Everyone just looks at the Non Sequitur Show as a joke. It's just like the punchline. Yeah. Like, hey, oh yeah, the Non Sequitur Show. At least we're not that, right?
Okay,
That's all it is these days.
Yeah, I do get that it's like nearly 3 years because it's from the time where that the whole cow thing started until now. But what I was talking about, like they only did 2 months worth of fucking shows.
And let's be honest, like I feel like when Non Sequitur was coming around, like people were starting to warm a little bit more to this idea. But the whole thing that they had, their whole gimmick was dead in the water for a long time on YouTube. Like having debates and talking about religion and shit like that, that was fucking dead on YouTube for quite a long time. I know it's still alive in some communities, but it's not like the main thing people do these days. It's just not.
Yeah, they definitely came about in the wrong era of YouTube.
Yeah, and they were so dedicated. I remember hearing them like and some of their fans saying back in the day like they're gonna bring back like secular debates on YouTube and shit like that. And then Steve McRae starts arguing to people over the fucking definition of being agnostic or whatever, and that was the thing that started to like really bring people's eyes open. Like, hey, maybe this guy's not a big brain intellectual like everybody thinks. And then the show fell apart. And then 2 years later, he comes back out of the woodwork and he's like, hey, I got my show back. Come watch me. And then it's just fucking cricket noises. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah. And then 2 months later, after nobody fucking cares, the only reason that anyone actually talks about them is because it fucking blew up in his face again. It's pathetic.
And he somehow owes Chesh $50K.
$50K, dude, for 2 months of work. It's like, damn, I should have been working on the Non Sequitur Show, I guess, because...
Frank, wait a minute. If she's getting $50K for this amount of work, what do you get for being their producer?
Where's your $100,000?
Yeah, where's my fucking money, Steve?
Frank needs a settlement.
Yeah, I want some hashtag
Dude,
$1 million.
You gotta call JG Wentworth, bro.
$1 million for Frank. I want that hashtag going out there. How about that, Steve McRae? How about you give $100 million? I just gonna keep getting bigger every time I say it.
At some point, it's just gonna be like $3 quadrillion.
Yeah, can you just pay me in Jeff Bezos, please? Like.
You gotta do the Dr. Evil kind of look. I'm not on
one
camera
Jeff
right
Bezos, please.
One Jeff Bezos. Yeah. So if you guys haven't heard, I actually was producing for him for a while, and I'd produced the highest fucking rated viewed fucking show. So yeah,
that sounds like $50K worth of work too.
Right? Yeah. Where's my $50K, Steve? Someone tag Steve and say, hey, when are you gonna pay Frank?
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, who?
Hashtag what about Frank? I figured Ty might at least appreciate that.
We're gonna get some fucked up tweets, and Billy's not here to read them. I mean, super chats. Fuck, where was I? Also, the lawyer's got to be at Steve McRae's suspense. I'm expecting that too, Steve. So just add me somewhere into this, Josh. There will be no language in any document nor any understanding that this agreement would be covered by an NDA any further than a moratorium on discussion mutually agreed upon as an outcome of the mediation process. This is non-negotiable. There will be no language in any document nor under any understanding that this agreement would function as a non-disparagement agreement for any length of time beyond the moratorium. I'm probably fucking that up. On discussion.
So not in purple titties.
Not in purple titties, no. As mutually agreed upon as an outcome of. Why'd you do of? The mediation process.
This is worded so poorly. It's not even legalese. Like, it's terrible.
She was drunk. Leave her alone. She finally opened up that cork on that bottle of wine and got a little too hammered. This is non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable.
If
Man,
one or both parties.
Around.
Yeah. Terminate mediation. There exists no continuing moratorium on public or private discussions by Mr. McRae, Ms. Klein, or their advisors and or advocates. Sorry, this is the best Steve can do for you is $10. Thank you, Victor.
You know, I'd take it at this point.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm about what, like 3 years? Like Steve's 3 years. I'm behind on paying my ass.
So
and Kyle.
So you guys were curious about Chesh's at Twitter. There's something I want to show you real fast because I don't get the joke here, but maybe one of you guys will explain. Ooh. So she made a pinned tweet recently where she's like, "Yeah, go check out my commissions." And then the first reply is like, "How much for Steve McRae fighting a sidewalk?" I don't get it. I really don't get it. But it's so funny.
Have you seen his current look? How he's got the bruise on his face. And,
oh yeah. I've seen that.
He claims he fell, and but there's some reports he might have been placed there.
Can we get a GoFundMe to pay for this commission? Because I would like to see that.
Either way, yeah, I'd love to see it.
Oh my god!
Like a sentient sidewalk beating the fucking brakes out of Steve.
Out of Steve McRae. I'll see what else I can find on Chesh's Twitter.
Oh my god. All the previous proposals are declared rejected and therefore not starting points for discussion. The successful meeting of these terms will satisfy the dispute and remove permanently Ms. Klein's business interests and equity in Non Sequitur Show. This document is only intended for individuals or purpose entities involved in the mediation. Well, you just fucked up because this is out now. Process and may not be shared or released in any way, shape, form, electronic without the permission of her.
Literally everything that was supposed to go on behind the scenes was leaked out into the public in this scenario. It literally everything.
Every fucking thing. And I love it.
You can't even say it's some kind of weird publicity stunt either because the fucking the channel's fucked again anyway. So
yep,
it's not. They didn't even bring it back. If it was trying to bring it back, it did the opposite effect.
No.
Congratulations.
You can't even make that argument. There's fuck.
Can't.
God, he's.
Can we do dumb fuck of the year and just nominate Steve?
Dumb fuck of the year.
You know, I still have an intro that I have never used. We were going to do it at one point, then I just never did it.
All right, well, we can at least test it out, test the waters and do a YouTube chat poll. Who do you think is the 4 big contenders for fuck up of the year?
True.
I guess this would be for last year, right?
We got to put Shanny and Rev together though.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
My vote's going to be on Steve actually this year.
All right, so Shanny and Rev, Steve McRae. Who else are we going to put on there?
Let's go for Lord of Patriarchy because the motherfucker is reviewing Smuckers.
Yeah, frozen foods. That's true.
Banquets. Banquet TV dinners.
Yes.
All right. So,
and let the chat choose for the next one.
Shanny and Jason. Steve McRae.
Oh yeah.
Who I think is going to be the clear winner. And fuck.
I'm ready for the chat to catch up. So
yeah.
Everyone's saying. I mean, maybe G-Man. I mean, I don't know. He's
he's being a dumb fuck because he's.
Well, I mean, I know it's kind of a generic option, but I mean, look where fucking Vaughn's gotten himself into this year.
I would definitely put Vaughn on that list, given what all
Yeah.
has transpired in the last few months with him.
That and what Billy just sent me. Billy says, by the way, I may have convinced Vaughn we all died in a car crash, and he was so happy.
Play along, everybody. No one let him
Play
know.
along.
We're all dead. This is pre-recorded. Welcome to the premiere of
All right, I'm gonna
whatever
ask.
the fuck we do here. So I like how the first name I see listed here is Chantel.
Well, I mean, ooh, Creepshow. That's a good one.
I mean, yeah, she did just flash her way out of a channel, so
Whoa,
yeah, maybe.
well, she didn't flash her way out of a channel. She went on Omegle and probably did some, that's a whole shit.
Some dirty deeds.
Well, no, she there was minors that came across, and that's how she got. Yeah, it was.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Omegle's a weird fucking place for weird people.
Yeah, no adult should have to see that, let alone a minor. That's awful.
There's a whole thing. If you want to check it out, I think Charlie Gold posted a whole long thing about it. There's club channels that talk about it. DC's talked about it. Whew, anyway.
Steve McRae's winning the poll, by the way. A fuck up of the year.
Damn, Vaughn, you're losing again.
Yeah, you by a sizable margin too. 10%. I mean, 11% over fucking Vorn Helton.
He's the real victim in this poll.
Yeah.
I have no problem
Shannon and
being
Jason.
equitable and fair on that. And like I said, if Kai was to have, reimbursed me for that, then yeah, I'm happy to give that money back. I mean, why would I not? But right now, isn't
Because I don't know. Because you're not communicating with me in a way that I can
Kyle's
understand.
not going to pay you anything.
And this is the problem. We do not have the same. I don't know if it's terminology or meeting of the minds, and this is why I hang on. This is why This is why I feel at this time we need to work out a separation for this.
Steve, you have been cruel to me for weeks.
I have
to go to the divorce court.
I have it on,
Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ.
on audio. There are people that were in the moderator chat agreeing and
right.
coming
This is
to
basi-
me. There were people coming to me after live streams saying, "Why is Steve being mean to you?" This is
I
no,
had the
this
exact
is
s- hang
this
on,
is
let me
a
think. I had the exact
why?
same
What do you mean? Let you?
I don't
I'm
know.
Steve.
Oh,
Chris,
she's also owed $50K because Steve was mean to her. Okay, it makes sense now.
Okay.
I'm getting it now.
My feelings.
Please.
Everyone's talking over each other.
We probably owe
Chris,
50K to a lot of
Chris.
people.
Oh, fuck yes, we do.
This is. Oh, go ahead, Manu.
Steve,
Oh my god, I just found something very
you might
poetic.
think you're not cruel to her.
So
See-
this podcast that people haven't cared about or talked about in a long ass time, like Non Sequitur Show.
Mhm.
I'll have to show you guys later, but Cheshire actually went and clarified all of what happened on another podcast that people haven't given a shit about in years. And I just found that really really
Yeah, we
fucking
talked
funny.
about that.
Yeah, I might pull
earlier,
a clip
so.
or two from that because I'm curious to see what Chesh had to say live on air on that. Because, look, it's very apparent to me that Steve McRae's a terrible person, but I can tell that Chesh is going to try and capitalize on this at every single goddamn turn that she can. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She sees
She's
this as
already.
like her new golden ticket, you know? It's fucking funny.
So again, they're sitting there. I see TIE
What?
Fighter. TIE Fighter. Just save them all for Saturday, so Billy has to read them.
No, you're absolutely right about what you said, that this is her golden ticket. I was just laughing because this is her golden ticket. Oh no.
Wow, when you put it like that, yeah.
This is
it's all
as
funny.
good as it's gonna get for her.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Chesh. Kinda.
The height of her fame was feuding with Steve McRae over $5 publicly.
Hey, Steve. They're sitting there complaining about you're not communicating. So here, Steve. This is an easy way to do it. Hey, Bran.
Yeah, shoot, man. What's up?
Do you want to cover non sequitur bullshit tonight?
Yeah, sure. I like laughing at Steve.
Let's do it. There you go.
Woo! Communication. It's real simple. You don't need a fucking legal contract to talk to somebody who you're supposed to be a co-host and hopefully friend with.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ! All it takes is
Yeah,
a
like-
little bit of fucking communication. Like,
If you guys can't even communicate, no wonder and they've even admitted, I believe one of them has said this, like their chemistry was shit on air.
Yeah.
So like, no fucking wonder. Like do you not even talk to each other outside of the show?
Like we talk like me, Bran, Billy, and Anna talk all the time. God, if you ever see our
Dude, that group
that's
chat
cool.
is pretty fucked. It's cancelable.
It's fun. So like, but we talk like at least a couple times during a week. And Billy, Billy and Bran, they regularly text me. We regularly text each other, and just communication.
Yeah, and if one of us isn't able to do something, we tell the others about it. It's like, wow.
Well, okay, sort of, because Billy will say it about 30 minutes before show.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's better than nothing, though. Like, look what we're comparing it to, okay?
So Billy owes us $50K, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So what I started doing is taking the time. If I know Billy might be busy that week, if he's on Friday, be like, hey, salt mine tomorrow, yes or no? And he's like, yes or no. Then there we go. See, that's communication still.
Yeah, and then I mock him if he says no. Call him a little puss boy.
Well, that's the cool thing about this channel, because there's a lot of people involved in it, and it's not like any one person has to get stressed too much about this shit. But Steve doesn't have that many friends, so we really can't do that type of format. It's just him and Shesh, who can't even tolerate his presence for more than 2 months, which is really fucking crazy. I mean, I guess technically more before they restarted the shit, but this is actually them working together, and I feel like that's when you see someone at their truest form. You know what I mean?
And the funny thing is like we have mods that just know what we want. Exactly.
Yep,
so
exactly.
we don't have to have I guess they were having meetings with their mods for some weird reason.
Oh my god, that's so stupid. Like, if you've gotten to that point, then your community's failed. I'm just being honest with you. Like, if you need that type of mediation, like a monthly meeting with your moderators, you failed as a community. It should just be, if you cultivated a good community, if you've sown the right seeds, then it shouldn't even be an issue. Your mods should take care of that shit, and it should be minimal times where you have to get involved as a creator in that stuff. So.
Yeah,
listen up, mods. We're gonna have training sessions on the reg. Gonna need everybody here every Tuesday and Thursday. We're going to discuss not blocking Dark Ninja because we like to laugh at him.
Yeah, the way I keep in contact with my mods is I talk to them every once in a while, because they're usually my goddamn fucking friends, or at least people I trust on some level. It's like, it doesn't have to be this rigid, like really awkward, like, I don't know how to put it, like corporate structure. It feels like a very corporate structure on a YouTube channel, which is really cringe.
Trash says I will be attending no meetings.
Yep, no, yeah. You know what, Trash? We'll never have a goddamn meeting for the Unchained Maidens. We will never have a goddamn meeting. The most that we'll have comparable to a meeting is like talking 5 minutes before the show goes live about shooting the shit and stuff. That's our meeting. Like, I can't stand that formalized bullshit.
Me neither. It's just, So like,
feels awfully authoritarian a lot of the time too.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, just fucking hash it out like adults. It's really not that difficult. It's not, especially if you do a show with people that you can get along well with.
Isn't that what the intended idea was? Isn't this what Steve McRae portrayed Non Sequitur as for the longest time, where you can have an open-minded conversation with someone and just have talk?
See, where it's fucked up is Steve saying that. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, Steve's the one who said that, and unfortunately, someone after Kyle managed to fall for it again, hook, line, and sinker, going in 50 partners with Steve. This couldn't possibly go wrong, right? There's no historical precedent that's shown that this is a bad idea. Well, yeah, there is. And I get wanting to take a chance on somebody who's fucked up before, but he made the exact same fucking mistakes. He clearly didn't learn a goddamn thing. So if anyone in the future works with Steve McRae, I don't know what else to fucking tell you. You know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Well,
there's a bunch of people that can say, "I told you so."
Yep.
Yeah. I'll say this though, as funny as this whole Chesh and Steve thing is, the sequel not being as superior as the original lives up here. I gotta say, nothing beats the a good old Kyle Steve slap fest. That was the good shout match between those two that kicked everything off.
Right. Oh, that was good.
But it matters what she thinks.
I agree. I think she was being cruel to me, and other people have came to me
But
saying that she's been
when
Manya. It works
Chris.
both ways. Manya.
Chris.
Okay.
It works.
Hang on a second.
You're legit yelling at the person who is like, or talking down to the person who super chatted you the most. Like, Manya has probably sinked in a shit ton of money. Drunkenly, by the way.
And he won't even let her speak.
Right. It's like, Jesus.
Gotta donate more.
Okay. All right. I've just muted everyone. I don't want to do this, but it's turning into a yelling match. Okay. So
to catch everyone up
Maybe
thus
we'll-
far, it was Chesh was like, hey, you know, people have said you were mean to me, Steve. And then Steve was like, you know what? People have said you were mean to me.
Oh wow, dude, that's like a fucking. It really is like childish level fucking, you know, middle school fucking arguments. It's like
2 weeks ago, I watched them argue over $120 for 2 hours. Okay. Nothing is shocking anymore.
I have never sweat that much goddamn money in my life, and I'm fucking broke. Like,
right.
You know what I mean, dude? Like, dude,
Trash, you did pull a, no, you. I know you are, but what am
Really
I?
did. Rubber and glue there. Look at him, Steve. Well, he knows all about rubbers, but that's neither here nor there.
Fucking hell.
what I'm going to suggest here is we say that Chesh feels as though she's been treated in this way. It wasn't Steve's intent, and maybe if we sort of say that...
Can you let me finish? Let me finish, please.
Steve...
I love that we get to see the fucking private
you'll
chat.
at least be mindful of that and acknowledge that's how she feels. And Chesh, maybe if you acknowledge, okay, yes, how you feel is important, but that wasn't necessarily the intent. Maybe that's best, because if we otherwise it just won't move forward. So I'm just going to.
I mean, we both have our own opinions on how we've been treated. I have been treated poorly. I've been treated. I believe personally, I've been gaslit, and I believe that things have been very cruel to me in certain aspects. But I'm not making an issue of that. That was not supposed to be part of the negotiation.
Oh shit! Watch out, Vaughn. We got a
Chris.
victim over here.
Vaughn is the real victim here.
I mean, yeah.
Point again. I don't
Yeah,
know
because
how
Vaughn
we're
should have
able-
inherited the Non Sequitur Show by now. What the fuck?
Yeah, where's Vaughn's
God-
50K?
Those goddamn Frosts. They're at it again. They're in cahoots with Steve McRae.
Yeah, what the hell? We were 50-50 partners, Steve. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, someone let Vaughn know that Steve is in league with the Frosts. I want to see this fucking fight.
You know, the first like red flag to me that like popped up regarding Steve McRae is when like he described like his relationship with Vaughn as something that wasn't negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, wait a minute, you don't dislike Von Helton. In fact, you two get along on some level.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That's how we actually. He was the one that facilitated that original talk we had with Vaughn. The very
yeah, I
first
remember that.
interaction we had.
I remember that actually. Yeah.
And it was because of that, because like I don't know what it is, but I guess they're both just sleazy and scummy enough to kind of like see eye to eye on certain things.
McRae and Von Helton, a match made in heaven. Like, Jesus.
Doubting Thomas said, to be fair, it was $120 per month.
Like, I'm sorry, Steve. You know some of the things that Von Helton's done, right? Like
recently.
Recently. You know what? Not even recently, Frank. In the past as well.
Well, I know that, but like recently, he hit it on Shani's kid.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like
I was just
it made
thinking
us
that
go,
one.
holy shit, we're gonna have to agree with Shani for once. Fuck.
Yep.
It's like we don't even have to go back to the Kelly files. We
No.
can just talk straight about what happened back in 2021.
It's all right though. Shani was only mad for like 5 minutes. Then she had a couple of fucking wingdings or whatever, and then she was like, "It's okay, Vaughn. It's all right, buddy."
And Rev made a video like a few weeks ago, like literally offering Vaughn the olive branch for some reason. And
That
he
was like
even
2 days
mentions
after that happened. Yeah.
he mentions in the video, like, even though you did something that was really weird, we're gonna move on from that. Like, wait, what?
Wait, huh?
Yeah.
How do you move on from someone hitting on your kid?
Out of the blue, he did this.
Out of the blue.
Jesus
yeah.
fucking Christ. All right.
Fucked up world we live in, eh?
To work together on this particular endeavor, I would like to work a negotiation of how we extricate.
Chris, I'm having an
Excrement?
issue with when I'm trying to get to a point, I'm being interrupted by Steve asking me not to interrupt him.
Hey, I know you're talking, but can you not interrupt me? I was like, wait.
I like how, just like, not even like 3 fucking months ago, this was Steve McRae's biggest, most ardent defender. The reason why you two are blocked is because you take a shit on Steve McRae. And now there's this going on. And also, like, I also want to point out the fucking complete and utter hypocrisy that she went on a fucking podcast that, for like quite a long time, propped up Steve McRae like he was some big intellectual who was worth having on their show all the time. And now she goes on that podcast and she's like trying to give. That's why I'm like, this is her fucking golden ticket. She sees this as her golden ticket to finally be relevant. And I see through it. I fucking see through it. I see right through this shit. Just because you fucked up and made a mistake doesn't mean that, you know, you're now going to be on everybody's good side. Just because you might have some information on Steve McRae. You stood by his ass for years. You defended everything he fucking said for years. You blocked people on the behalf of, you know, saying good shit about him for years. So I'm not just going to forget it because you suddenly had enough because he scammed you and fucked over you. What about the other people who've been fucked over? You didn't give a shit about them.
Oh, trust me, a golden ticket.
Trust me, if I could have find when Steve, when we were okay on, you know, speaking terms with Steve and DP actually went down. And I could have find where how Steve was trying to say, hey, we're going to take over, like Steve McRae, Non Sequitur Show is going to take over the DP audience. Oh, I'm pretty sure I could have gotten that taken down. Got that little friendship go sideways.
Yeah, no, I remember that shit. Apparently they fucked it up themselves just over this one fucking, you know, occasion for drama talk, which is whatever. Like, I mean, I do think that Chesh, on some level, just because, like, of the circumstance, deserves a platform to talk about what happened. But, I mean, she doesn't deserve a platform to actually have people positively talk about her. Like, she's some good content creator, some good fucking person. She stood by this guy for years, and she just cares now that she got fucked over personally.
Does anybody want to read the super chat?
No, I'm not reading that. Say? Dude, I almost read that. I almost fucking read that.
Aw. Wait a minute. You're not Ty. See, look what you've done. Look what you've done, Ty. You've started something.
In all fairness, Steve is being insinuatory.
Yeah.
Thank you, Justin. That's great.
This wasn't a super chat, but I do want to point out this comment. Freddy Four Fingers just got in here. Non Sequitur is still a thing. No, it's not, and it hasn't been for 4 fucking years. That's the amazing thing. We're still talking about it. He's still trying to make it a thing. It hasn't been a thing for over 3 goddamn years at this point. It's
come on. They did 2 months of shows that no one saw.
Yeah, nobody watched that shit. No one talked about that shit. I didn't hear one single goddamn person in my community or in the greater community actually talking about that shit.
Do you know the only time I ever heard it brought up was when Billy was laughing about us having more viewers than they did?
Yeah.
That was about it.
Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. You know what happens when you don't upload on a YouTube channel for 2 fucking years? It's dead.
No. Right.
Yeah, it goes right fucking down. Might as well start a new channel. I hate to say it, but that's the fucking case.
Man. Hey,
what was wrong with him doing this fucking stupid coffee talk? What, that wasn't making enough fucking views for you? Talking on your own channel, doing something on your actual channel of your own creation, was that not enough for you? You were having Shesh on there basically doing the same exact fucking shit. And you fucked it. You fucked it all over because you had to have it on the Non Sequitur Show. Steve McRae and his massive fucking ego had to have the Non Sequitur Show. He had to revive this goddamn corpse of a podcast that died 2 fucking years ago because he had to have the ego to say that I did it. Well, guess what? Your fucking ego fucked you over. Now you don't have Cheshire or the Non Sequitur Show. You don't have anything, Steve.
Except for lobster rolls from the
except for lobster rolls, buddy.
And love you, Mendacious. That was kind of funny, though.
The rubbers he saved.
I feel bad about it, but I couldn't help it. Yeah, we all, you know.
Go suck on the McRib.
It happens. You'll have that from time to time.
Yeah.
McRib.
So I'm going to give the floor to Jesh, and until I sort of say then... Yeah,
I'm saying that even during these negotiations, you are not hearing what I am saying for the majority of things, and there are things that I am not saying that you're taking that I have not said. So I would like to go back to the amounts that I was discussing, and I would like to go back to, since Steve is so desperate for a number, maybe this time he cannot laugh at me when I'm trying to demonstrate what I'm trying to talk about.
Shit. Like,
Since it's
Well, I'd laugh at you too if you quoted me
So-
50K. If I'm being real.
yeah, me too.
the jobs that I was doing, according to Steve, which I have video and audio recording for, was PR management, personal assistant, community management. I'm going to now break this down in its entirety.
Even if you knock 2 zeros off that, that's still fucking absurd for the fucking work that Cheshire was putting in. Let's be honest. Like, fuck.
PR management for a dead channel.
Been dead for literally years. Not just months, not weeks, years. It's been dead for years.
And the PR for that channel was dead before the channel fully died.
Right.
So
Remember back when the fucking Twitter was like just a race between like Kyle and Steve to see who could make the fucking most obscene tweets? And they were just like literally fighting over it. It was fucking crazy, dude. What a fucking time to be alive that was, man. Like,
And then, just out of spite, because Steve can't stand Demi,
yeah.
Kyle gave Demi control of the non sequitur
Yep.
Twitter. Oh, I
remember that
That
too,
was funny
yeah.
as fuck. So, all right, we're gonna break it all. We're gonna play through this. We're gonna hear the breakdown of everything
man.
that she's pushed. She done. And
All right, I'm muted.
which I have video and audio recording for, was PR management, personal assistant, community management. I'm going to now break this down in its entirety. A PR management job is a $73K to $114K job a year salary. Personal assistant is a $40K job a year salary. Community management is a $64K a year salary.
Oh
These
my god, are you fucking
job-
kidding me, dude? Wait, no, she's really fucking quoting like statistical averages. You are not a professional. You do not have a degree. You don't have anything to offer except for some minor artistic talents.
And here's the thing that they kind of forget, that it's a dead channel that makes $1,000, a little over $1,000 a month. And you're
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
And you're basing like it's this. You went like, all right, what does a PR management make? Oh, make 40,000. Okay. Non Sequitur Show doesn't make that. You
and
idiots.
you didn't agree to a salary.
You didn't agree
agreed
to anything.
50-50.
Yeah, that's why we're
Apparently-
having this conversation. You didn't agree to jack shit.
Yeah, apparently 50-50, which meant two completely different things to each party involved.
Right. All right, we're gonna listen a little bit. Hold on, I want to hear the rest of it.
Jobs, and they are not the high end of these jobs. This is low average. So I took the median. I didn't like add all these together. I took the median of those to say 60K. I was doing these jobs for 2 years. That reaches 120K for those 2 years. Now, when it comes to what I was doing on Non Sequitur, if Steve wants to treat me as a contractor with no stake in what actually happens with the company or with the channel, however you want to put it, because I don't think with all of these additional things, I think it's a misnomer to call it a channel.
I agree to that. I agree with that part.
It's not a show. It's not a channel.
Your fucking mediator just fucking leaves right in the middle of the goddamn thing. All right.
He's just like, fuck this. I'm fucking gonna go get high. Yeah, me too, dude. Give me a second.
Better use of his time.
Yeah.
Let's be
definitely.
honest.
All their time.
Again. One, you didn't go to school for these things. You have no qualifications at all. Two, when you get paid this, it's usually for bigger companies that can make that. Oh yeah, sure, here, that's nothing for me. Three, it's a dead fucking channel that makes $1,700.
Dead channel.
Dead channel. I'm hammering in that point.
It's like the Jason's mom of channels.
They would have had way more. I struggle to say the word success, but they would have had way more success just sticking with fucking streaming on Steve McRae's channel. There was an audience there, at least somewhat of a fucking audience there. And it was something they were building up for like quite a while. So why didn't they just stick with that? Like I said, it all comes back to his ego. Anyway, let's continue.
Hold on. Sam wants in. All
right, yeah, sure.
I'm not gonna repeat what he said to me. Just. But
okay, that means it's something sus.
Well, no. It's just. All right, get in here, Sam. I send it to you. So,
Don't say anything racist, Sam. Come on now.
Well, no, it wasn't racist. If I'd said that, we'd get canceled. But anyway, Billy's not
That's
here,
a good
so.
sign, yeah. At least it wasn't racist.
Holy fuck.
Don't say anything ableist.
Are you guys in? I heard that. Are you guys in about how Deckers is apparently worth $200,000?
Ah, man,
I want
yeah.
to do the fucking calculation on my salary, guys. Like, because apparently you guys owe me like $60,000 from the salt mine, and my work owes me $4 million. Like, if we're just in imaginary land where we get to make up salaries.
She said it with such conviction too.
Just
That's
so much confidence. I was
right.
like,
She truly believes she is owed that much money for what she put in. Like, that's crazy.
She practiced the shit in the mirror. Don't even let her fool you.
This is fucking ridiculous.
You can do it, Chesh.
She couldn't.
No, she couldn't, but she did, apparently.
Apologies, I was
Spoiler.
listening there.
Yeah, no
my
problem.
dog was locked in and started barking. I didn't want to interrupt that, so I just had to let you know.
So
Okay.
with what I've been doing, this is how the amount that I've been working on since the channel started breaks down in a monetary way. 4 hours a day working on VMix for 3 months. That I
She's
broke
trying to argue
down
that she was
into-
working 4 hours every single day on VMix for 3 months.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that. You guys put out a few fucking shows. What was all that time going into? It certainly wasn't going into clips.
She was trying to get the cork out from the wine bottle.
yeah, I love, like, these people are just unbelievable. Like, to them, just by virtue of spending time on shit, it's worth money.
What's she doing? Like fucking measuring the work that she put in dog years?
She was busy trying to offer like nephew who's about to turn 4 or some shit. I don't know. It's
I was
Chesh.
well, first off, like, we both know that if you were gonna say 4, she wouldn't abort him. But, like, secondly, like, if we're gonna say that it's dog years, let's not feed that dog any chocolate.
Sam got what I was going for there.
I was picking up what you were putting down.
Yeah, if I'm like the show that I do, I get on 30 minutes before, and it takes me 30 minutes to set up.
You know what's amazing, and it still blows my mind, Frank, is the fact that, like I don't get. I've said this before, and I feel like a dick. Like, I don't honestly care. Like, it's nice. Like, listen, people, please donate money. I want to drink more hipster beers, but like, it's literally like beer money occasionally.
Right.
Like I don't honestly give a fuck, but like, you, Frank and Bran put more care into like making sure that they're adults about this than they do, and they do it for a living.
Look at this, what this show is, and look at what like their show is supposed to be. Like that.
Like,
Come on,
okay,
Steve.
so the funniest thing is like when they were starting Non Sequitur Show, Steve and Kyle basically told me they based their show off our hours.
There's no fucking way.
Where's the funny?
I don't know.
There's no fucking way.
It's
How?
like,
How?
It's not the same at all.
I mean, how many fucking debates have we hosted on this channel other than one about peanut butter?
I think like they started off like kind of like making fun of people, but then it just like progressed into debates, didn't it? It's been so long.
I don't know what they were doing. Kyle was looking like a fucking tropical bird, and Steve was looking like a homeless man. Okay, like, I don't know. What
Frank,
was...
did Steve say that live, or did he say that to you personally?
He said that to me personally. I don't know if
I guarantee if he was talking to like Ben from Drunken Peasants or something, he would have been like, "You guys were my inspiration." If he was talking to Joe Rogan, he would have been like, "You were my inspiration, Joe Rogan." And if he was talking to literally anybody else, he would have been like, "Yeah, you were my inspiration."
Oh yeah, man. I did I believe it? Not really, but it was just like, okay.
Now, it is a funny point though, because it's so transparently bullshit, which just like further proves my theory that he would have said it to literally goddamn anybody.
Do you guys remember the shitty You guys remember the shitty customer service in Radio Shacks in the early 2000s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then remember that Steve was a manager at a Radio Shack in the early
Wait a minute.
2000s.
Wait, this is a new piece of lore for me, buddy. I didn't know that shit, dude.
Doesn't it all make a lot more sense now?
Oh,
like
it all
why
makes
this?
You know what? You know what surprisingly makes the most sense out of knowing that fact? His hairline. I don't know why, but like that really explains his fucking hairline.
You have the hairline of an early 2000s Radio Shack manager.
He does. He does.
Oh,
I don't know why, but that's one of the funniest things I've ever heard, and I don't know why.
Ezra Shadiker.
Oh, damn it, he's back.
Yeah, it's Ezra Shadiker again. You know, it's bad enough I gotta put up with that guy up on the 9th floor harassing my dog, but now there's some son of a bitch raising chickens on the floor.
Oh shit, that's you,
All
Frank.
night long, it's constant beep, 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 beep. Jesus Christ, I can't get any sleep anymore, hardly.
Frank, do you live in this building? Is that why we're getting these calls tonight?
Maybe. Are you the asshole that keeps hitting the floor? Or you're technically your ceiling?
Yeah, I keep pounding on the ceiling trying to get him to shut them goddamn chickens up.
I'm going to send one through the vents at you. He's just going to sit there and peep all night.
That's going to be a nugget soon.
I mean, I tell you, if I ever see them chickens out in the hall, I'm going to set my dog on them.
Aw, don't do that.
I mean, you gotta be responsible.
Wait a minute.
A
No.
dog
That Trash Ketchum
like
says
Vaughn.
that's just Billy going around peeping.
Wait,
So it's not the
can
chicken.
we feed that dog chocolate? I heard from someone. It's good.
A respected
Billy.
source.
You're sending that goddamn Billy around again? That boy's useless as tits on a boar's ass.
That's why we send him. We don't feel like
Alright.
doing it.
All right. I'm over here raising chickens. Why do you think I can't do anything?
There's got to be some kind of law against raising chickens in a building like this.
See, the whole theory with Billy is we figure eventually he'll do something right, so we keep giving him the job.
The boy ain't done nothing right yet. He can't find his ass with both hands in a fucking road map.
I don't feel like doing it either, so he's gonna keep getting a chance to prove himself.
I've met Billy. He's not a large human. I don't think he needs a roadmap. Billy, and let it be known, Billy is shorter than me. And never let him forget it, because it really irritates him.
You got to get over that, Billy.
If you guys can't get this taken care of, I'm going to have to take this to mediation. My great-great-grandniece Cheshire knows a hell of a good mediator, and he can deal with the situation for us.
Is he Australian?
no. By chance.
Yeah, he is. Like, what is it with Steven, the Australians?
I don't know.
Dude, you're gonna... Like, I mean, at least, like, this guy is not... Like, Chris is not married. So, like, he can't take this guy's marriage. Did you guys see Agrippa's Twitter? Apparently, Steve is supposed to pay back Ruhif. That's what what Ruhif's wife said on Agrippa's Twitter. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, hold on.
Do you want to see the screenshot? Do you want me to link that?
Yes. Yeah, I don't believe that's going to happen, but oh my god.
But it's delicious.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mediation
I'm sorry, go
says
ahead.
there's a ballet dancer also called Steve McRae, and I don't know why, but that's endlessly funny to me. Did his head bounce off the floor too?
Someone YouTube searched Steve McRae and found something interesting, huh?
Right.
Hey, you know who should start a show together? Chesh and Peanut. Can you
No.
imagine that? Can you imagine that shit? Can you imagine that? That'd be fucking. Because like
Could I
you
just
get, you get
could I
the,
go
like
in
the,
covert and just
Yeah.
be the co-host on this?
Yeah, you'd get like the the current version, like the future version of the same person in the the exact same fucking room. it'd be nuts, dude. It'd be nuts. Also, like
Before Chesh found out secondhand smoke was a thing.
yeah, Cheshire already has a good history with peanut butter, so like I think they get along pretty fucking well.
Fucking hell.
Yep.
A total of $1,200 for the just working part time at like about a minimum wage. The emotes are $50 a piece. That's the average going rate. That's actually kind of low.
$50 a piece.
$150.
The fucking ego on this chick.
I call bullshit. That's not true. Emotes on average are like $10 to $15. On the higher end, they can be like $20 to $25. But like,
Anna, evidently, we as the Geek Room owe you like $70,000 for your well-developed thumbnails.
Dude, I made those in like fucking 2 minutes each.
Have you seen Chesh's art? There was one dude. There was one dude who got one of her goblins tattooed on his arm, and I made fun of him on. I made fun of him on Twitter, and he goes, "Why don't you show your art?" And I was like, "The fuck is wrong with you, bro?"
Imagine having Cheshire literally attached to you for the rest of your life. Till death do us part.
Why don't we ask Red's Rhetoric Psyche about that one and see how it feels?
I've been low, but I've never been like get a Chesh Goblin tattoo low. You know,
what is lower, having sex with Cheshire or getting a tattoo?
Ooh,
I think I should be safe because I'm not a dog.
I think in some ways it's the tattoo.
I mean, it's a more permanent connection for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Worth of emotes.
Also, Frank, do you enjoy that? What I linked?
Oh, okay, that's it. I was like,
wait, I got a better one.
Uh-oh.
And I can confirm this is Ruhif's wife, by the way.
Like, when you say, oh.
There you go. Yeah, I know, right?
Ooh.
Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, put it up here. Dude, I spent $70K. Where's my fairness? Ruhif, I didn't say you were, but you clearly don't want answers. How am I being unfair? Dude, I spent $5K. Where's my fairness? This is not a topic I wish to continue with you. Respect that. It's overdone. This is well, damn. For the record, Steve never even think he is selfish, lying sociopath. Jesus.
All right, Bran, I gotta.
And that is Ruhif's wife.
I gotta point this out, Bran. But all of these people, they strangely capitalize words that don't need to be capitalized. I don't get it. Like, why do they do this?
Oh shit, he's doing it in tweets as well.
He's doing it in tweets now,
oh, I am looking forward to recouping the 45K Steve promised he would get. Oh.
45K. It's a fucking YouTube channel, you fucking dumbass. Like, what, Steve? What'd you get yourself into, Steve? What the fuck did you get yourself into? Thousands of dollars in debt potentially over a goddamn YouTube channel?
You owe 50K to two different parties. What the fuck, Steve?
I told you it was good, right, Frank?
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
I didn't under-deliver on that one.
No, you didn't.
Oh my gosh.
Nice job, Sam.
That's great. Steve.
That's why we give you beer money.
That is why I get beer money.
Yeah, it is.
That is indeed what's up.
Also $50 a piece, which is a total of $300. The main Nun logo is at minimum a $100 piece of art.
It looks like shit, dude.
She's talking about the Non Sequitur logo on fucking the channel, right?
Yeah, look, I'm sorry, but like the current graphics for Non Sequitur look terrible. Like,
oh, he took it off. Fuck. Okay.
Oh, he changed it. Yeah, because check the way back machine. Check the way back machine.
Yeah, he took it off. So
Oh, now it's the one. Wait, I thought Kyle made that one.
Kyle did make this one, I think.
Wait a minute. Oh my god, is he gonna announce like, yeah, we're getting the team back together, fuck Cheshire, but I'm gonna be streaming with Kyle all over again. Like,
I am waiting to see who's the fucking moron who falls for this a third time.
Yeah, me too. Like, there's gonna be somebody, you know that. It's inevitable.
No. You gotta understand that Steve is very stable. He's a genius. Like, you guys just don't understand. All of us, listen, like, what do I know? I have a PhD. I clearly, I'm not good at anything. I'm not good at this brain thinking thing. And, like, y'all are just wrong. Like, we're all just completely wrong about Steve. He will rise as a phoenix. Are we talking about Steve or Midnight? I don't know right now.
I don't know either, man. Could be either.
I'm gonna get a glass of wine. Enjoy this.
Yeah.
Lauren says no. Kyle must have given him the license for the art for the channel and the settlement. Probably so. So, but yeah.
Good lord, people.
The thumbnails at about $20 a thumbnail, which is, again, a good going rate for 13 thumbnails.
Hey, Frank, what do you make of that?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Frank, what do you make of that?
That's for a week.
Fuck you now. Hold on, I need to...
Wait, do I think maybe I owe Frank $400,000 now.
Someone's gotta shut this chest chick up.
Like, how arrogant do you have to be, in all seriousness? Like, the Non Sequitur Show gets 30 live viewers.
I know. It's bad.
like we literally tell shit jokes and get like 5 times the amount of viewers.
Consistently, too. It's funny,
Consistently. We're like, hey, we're gonna get this girl. She farts and burps a lot. Get 5 times as many viewers.
Yeah, dude. Unironically, too.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Wasn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, Frank, but wasn't it Steve who was quoted as saying that our channel had stagnated?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting, Steve.
Yeah,
Well,
and then Frank just blows the fuck up and helps grow this channel and other ones too. It's like, wait a minute. The opposite's happening of what you claimed.
Well, remember when he talked about how Nate Brody was an incompetent, repugnant piece of shit, and Nate Brody literally made more money off of his YouTube channel last year than his law practice?
Yeah.
Right.
How's that?
I don't know if that's
how's that bad?
accurate.
If that's even true, like
I've had several margaritas, so I don't know if
even
that's
if that's
accurate
even
and correct.
true, like that's kind of impressive. That just goes to show.
No, he did make a whole lot more money off his YouTube channel. Like when he blew up.
Dude, that thing
put-
good for him, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
With I know some of the specifics, I won't air them, but let's just say he's not eating dollar store lobster rolls off this YouTuber. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. No. I think he had about like almost 4K watching him today, talking about the Jesse thing today. So
Yeah, he's growing and he's been growing. So like, yeah.
Hey Steve, where's your play button?
Sorry.
One of these days.
14 thumbnails is $200.
If he ever gets it, whoever his partner is at the time will take it in the settlement.
$50 surcharge to make the initial layout, and then $10 for whatever.
Hey, Brian, why are you talking over
of
Cheshire
that
doing the
layout
thumbnail
necessary.
math, huh?
For 12 layouts.
No reason.
Ended up being, sorry, 13,
Good job.
14 layouts. I have to double check that number. Came to a total.
So
of
anyway.
$200, and then the banner, which I only charged $34, which is again a very, very good rate. The merchandise, instead of charging for each piece of merch, because some things are obviously more expensive than others, some things are a little bit less expensive, I just took a flat $40 for merch for each piece. For $160.
For each piece?
That ends up being a total of $2,000.
Wait a minute! You're acting like that's such a goddamn bargain! Like,
Someone bought a fucking coffee cup. She better get $40 off that shit.
the only way that Steve would get anything is if like someone bought like a non sequitur coffee table or something like that. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do, dude? A shirt's like $20. A shirt's like $20, $30 for a high quality one, maybe.
I wanna buy a non sequitur coffee table and send it to Superhuman and watch him jump through it
Oh my god, yes.
to commemorate the second failing of this channel.
Yeah, and I guarantee you that Steve got like the assets, and he was like, "What's with these like little stray pixels? What's with this artifacting and all that shit?" And he was just like, "Fuck it, it's free. Like I don't give a shit."
Yeah, you know, like Steve's a discerning man. He knows the different brands of dollar store lobster rolls.
Yeah.
Like, are we fucking... like, the fact that she says this without even a hiccup of a laugh in her voice just tells you so much about her as a person.
I did the math.
He took them all off because all the stuff that's here is just stuff from that Kyle made. Damn it.
Oh damn.
Boy, he scrubbed the fuck out of that channel of anything in Chesh.
He really hates you.
$420 over the course of the 3 months. Now, for showtime and prep for appearing on the show. I would think that with the amount that I do during a live stream, which includes hosting, modding the chat, tracking questions, tracking super chats, as well as being involved in the show, and running VMix, and running the emotes, and run like all of the Stream Deck stuff, I think it's reasonable to say that that's $50 per hour.
What the fuck is Steve doing?
Hey,
what?
You know what, Frank? Frank, I have some demands. I want $50 for each of my stupid polls. I want
And
100.
that's the show, folks.
You know what?
Catch you next week.
I want $1,000 for that one poll I did that didn't actually have anything in it. It was just yes or no. I want $1,000 for that one.
Okay, yeah, so evidently, Frank, you owe me $70,000 for 10 minutes I've been on here.
I like how just 10 minutes ago
if we're in imaginary, if we're in imaginary land where time and economic worth aren't a thing, like you owe me $75 million. Like, what?
Folks, you need to donate now.
Conversation right now.
You guys need to donate now. I got a shit ton to pay people apparently, but
yeah, I'm gonna sue you, Frank. I'm gonna sue you, and I'm gonna cause a divorce. I don't know who's divorced yet. Just give me a second, and the lawsuit will sort that out.
It's still gonna somehow cause Ruhiff again. Like,
Yeah.
somehow
I'm gonna
reverberate
cause
back to
Ruhiff
him.
to have another divorce.
Okay, so
he's gonna double divorce his wife.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is Steve doing? Like when I produced it, like Kyle made all the artwork. He set up everything. I put it all together and I ran the stuff. And Steve did jack shit. It seems like he's doing jack shit now. Like, oh my god. I'm not surprised. But
yeah, he's confirming he learned absolutely nothing.
Pretty much.
He literally learned absolutely nothing. It's not like he's just doing the same grift, but he actually learned how to do it right this time without getting caught. He doesn't even have the dignity to even do that shit. He's doing the exact same mistakes over and over again. And there's going to be some fucking sucker that comes up next who just accepts to be his co-host, and we're going to see this happen all over again.
Grandpa Irv in the chat said the best thing ever. Does she think she is producing Joe Rogan?
Right?
Oh my god.
Like 30 people watch your fucking show. It's not a lot. And you know what? Numbers don't mean anything, but I don't see any non sequitur stands these days.
Which is plus 2 hours prep for the show that needs to happen that day. That is directly for the show, not including whatever the paper.
What's
that I was
taking you
apparently
2
supposed
hours
to
to
read.
prep for?
You're
with the number
like,
of
is
shows-
that what 2 hours for you is? Is that level of content? Oh, okay, go on.
Putting together a stream takes like 20 to 30 minutes if you're doing your research and shit like that. Like, that also involves doing your research, which I don't think you do. It's not that hard. It really isn't that hard to put together a stream.
No, Anna, you have to understand that if you do something for a living, you deserve praise for fulfilling the minimum obligation.
And lots of money. Comical amounts of money.
Yeah, well, I tried.
Like, you got to understand that Frank and Bran, they do not defecate on the walls and smear them in front of their children. So they deserve $70 million as we have established.
I've been saying this.
Did you say defecate? That's what that brown stuff was? Oh my god.
Shanny, seriously.
Shanny, seriously, why the fuck didn't you tell me that? Anyway. Jesus Christ, dude.
What was it?
An hour and
I
a
shit
half
myself.
opening the one. Yep. Oh my goodness. Fucking hell.
That
All right,
we've
let's
done in
continue.
the past, the number of shows that have been done total is a total of
2.
with the 2 hours prep time is a total of 43 hours. At $50 an hour is $2,150 for the months added up. Add those
My
together, it equals for the past 3 months is $4,570 on the amount of work that I have put into
Steve's
the show.
just silent.
Minimum.
Minimum.
Well,
Eat shit,
if
Steve.
I wanted to keep going, I could say that the total for that for an amount would equal a, if you include the 120K, would equal
What?
a
Wait,
1,200.
what 120K
Wait a
are we
minute.
including?
Wait, she's like, if you include this, what kind of hypothetical scenario
Where did
are
we-
you putting an extra 120K
Right?
on this?
Like, where the fuck did that come from?
If you include this random number I made up, then you'll see that the number goes exponentially higher.
I can't believe what I'm hearing right here, man. I can't believe it.
Chesh, keep me blocked, because if the moment you unblocked me, I am grilling the fuck out of you with this shit. This is ridiculous. Like that
Minimum.
Oh, the 120 from the 2 year prior. Really?
Frank, I want to have you
Oh,
know
God.
that my time is worth approximately. I'm using Chesh math. My time is worth approximately $4,000 an hour.
All right.
So
like,
yeah, so like you got to realize that like you owe me $96 million.
we can just retroactively go back and say this shit. Like, I don't think it works like that. You guys didn't have any agreement, like even verbal.
Oh, okay.
Because
So she's
is anyone
playing-
else just like I'm dying? at,
Yeah,
like,
me too,
where
dude.
she's getting these numbers from.
Like,
I keep wanting to hear what's next. Honestly, it's
Like
So,
with a straight face, with an absolutely straight face, a woman with no experience and no degrees is saying she's worth $50 an hour.
no
Bitch, get
qualifications,
the
dude.
fuck out of here.
So, Sarah, we must have missed it with the other bullshit that she's been naming, but she said 120 from the 2 year prior. She explained that. So, okay,
Oh,
thank you
okay.
for that. Thank you for keeping
Thank
up, because this shit's ridiculous. And so, oh my gosh.
You know, it's funny that fucking took us by surprise because I love seeing Bran's reaction to that shit. It's like, wait a minute.
Fuck.
I've watched this stream twice, and it both times I'm just like, I can't believe this shit. I can't honestly believe.
These
It's
are
like a good
this is-
movie. Like you see like a new reference in the background every time you watch it.
No, it's
like,
better than fuck you. It's better than a good movie. With a good movie, there's like rules to plot. There's no rule. What is the rule here? If you imagine trying to commission a non-sec TV show, like a documentary show, no one would believe that shit. No one would be like,
No,
"No,
dude.
there's no way this is real." No one would believe this story.
God.
Hey, yo, Netflix.
$40,000,
got a story for you.
$570 for the past 2 years worth of work and 3 months, including the show. And if I was to take a severance package of some kind, that would be
severance package?
to at least complete the year, which added together would be 60K.
I just can't. I can't.
God.
You just said severance package. Bitch, you work on a YouTube channel. What do you... You work on a highly mediocre YouTube channel. What?
Sam, I could not believe what the fuck I just heard. I just had to repeat it over again because it's like
Fucking severance.
Frank, I expect that you are paying both unemployment insurance for me and going into my gold watch fund. Why? I have no fucking clue. What is it?
He asked him for a severance package.
She literally asked for this bitch
Oh,
literally
my
asked
God.
for a severance package.
I'm dead, dude. I'm dead. Put a fork in me. I'm done, dude.
Lauren T said for $199, $11 billion. Thank you so much. Steve, just don't send her a bottle of wine. She won't get it. Fucking hell.
Because I still do the PR management job, I still do the personal assistant job, and I still do the community management job. This is neglecting some of the additional things that I do. If we were to finish that out for the year, it would be another 60K, plus if you add all those together, assuming I do no more additional artwork for the show, and just move that into a total, it would be to like say that I do the equivalent amount. Because that would be what severance would
What's
be.
she expecting?
Would
Like
be
Steve's gonna come out and be like,
18,000.
"Yeah, actually, after this, I'd like a couple more commissions before we all wrap this up." It's like, wait a minute, I think you're done here.
No, he scrubbed the fuck out of that channel for anything of you. Oh my goodness.
That
Such
just
a
means
good
he's robbing
businessman.
himself. If he's actually gonna pay this, that just means he just lost money for no reason. Then, like, come on.
Oh, I agree, Redshot. Redshot said a non-secular documentary would be the next Tiger King. Instead of each episode getting crazier, it instead gets dumber.
Exactly. I know it was a really stupid pun, the smoking nun. I just had to say that after all these years. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah.
Dollars added together would be $78,280 for things related.
In addition to 120K.
So
what about the severance?
Altogether, the total amount would be
All right,
1,000. Oh, to me, if we were to actually just math out the amount of work and money that would be paid to me if I was being paid for these jobs directly and not under a 50-50 agreement.
Okay, go.
That I thought I was working under, whether that's accurate or not. This is what I thought I was working under. Is a total of $198,280. I have one last thing, and then I'll promise I'll be
Hold
done.
on, wait, we got to see this last
Minimum
thing. Oh my God.
wage in California equates to $17.86 Canadian. This is all Canadian. $17.86 Canadian, which means for the amount of work that I've done, if you were to just add up the amount of time at a minimum wage, it equals a total of $34,291.20 for 1 year. If you were to extend that to 2 years, it would be $68,582.40 for the work I was doing for the 2 years that I was under the impression that I was working a 50-50 agreement, and that's if it was just minimum wage.
I would have, like, I would have just left if I was in this room. There's no way I could have contained my laughter. I've been having trouble stifling it here on this show. There's no way I could. Fuck it, I'm out.
You know, I am actually upset that Red's rhetoric is not in this room.
Me too.
Because then he would have to reconcile the fact that he fucked a woman who should be regarded as clinically disabled. Like, this is the most ridiculous thing that I've ever heard in my life.
Sarah said on DP, she said it would be 250K.
So now she's just pulling up numbers out of her fucking ass.
How you heard her there? She was like 34,000.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so
maybe she was just tired, dog tired.
Well, she's never too tired for a dog. I mean,
can't say that on television.
Sorry, Sam's been drinking tequila.
Doctors say the darndest things.
Dr. Sam has been drinking tequila.
Dr. Sam.
Dr. Emmett Brown, Great Scott, Marty, she deserves 121 gigabytes.
Dr. Emmett Brown.
Oh my fucking God. All right, so we might continue this tomorrow on The Devil's Lettuce. Because, yeah, this is something else we're probably going to drag out for a couple days. Jesus fuck. All right. So
yeah, thanks for the content, guys. It's more content you actually made on your own channel, so thank you.
Seriously, if you guys want to see this and don't want to give Steve a view, this is on Janie the Terrible, so there you go.
Wait, like how many live viewers do we have?
108.
So what you're telling me is that us reviewing their idiocy has generated more profit than one of their non-sex shows.
That's correct.
Probably more live viewers. Probably more live viewers than like all the shows that they did coming back in total stacked up. Pretty sad when you think about it. But there it is.
Yeah. So
wait, how much do we owe the Twitter trolls? That's labor.
That's labor?
What do I owe Agrippa? Fuck. Oh no. Oh no.
At least
Agrippa
60K.
charges a high ass rate, you know, like.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, we'll pick this up tomorrow. The math kind of fucked me, and I'm tired. So, folks,
Frank, nothing $70 million won't solve. We're going on Cheshmet. You're worth so much.
Yeah, man, you're running the show right now.
Yeah,
you're
like
producing.
listen,
You owe yourself a lot of money.
Brand's worth like 40 million euros. Why euros? I don't know. Like, let's just
I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly.
I just can't believe that she like quoted all those thousands of dollars with like the nonchalance that I would ask my friend, like, "Oh, hey man, where's that $20 that you let me borrow?" Like, you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy.
Oh shit. All right, yeah. So, I don't know. Anything you want to chill out?
Yeah, actually, we weren't able to do an Unchained Debatants last Saturday, so we're going to be doing one this Saturday, so stay tuned. After the Salt Mine, we'll be going live over on the Unchained Debatants. We got some cool stuff planned. I'm going to introduce you guys to an all-new fucking YouTuber, a cool fucking person, good friend of mine. So stay tuned to the Unchained Debatants. Hell yeah.
Sweet. All right, Sam's on the show. I always ask him, but he's like, you know, I'm on here, fucker, so I'm
Yeah, exactly. I'm Sam. I'm in Arizona for a wedding, so I'm going to be drunk most of this weekend, and probably not on the salt mine. Instead, trying to do things with the bridesmaid. So, like, you know,
whoa, cool.
Y'all have good times.
Hell yeah! All right, Bran, you want to show us out?
Actually, I quit, and I'm gonna need a severance package of $80 bajillion. So no, goodbye.
God damn it. Anyway, all right, folks, that's all our shit's down below.
Horns in chat.
Horns in chat.
I'm not getting paid long enough to stay to the outro.
You know what?
Frank, the longer you take to outro this, the more money you owe us. The bill's going up by the second.
All right, I'm ending it. Fuck this shit.